This is Captain Ron on July 3rd. It's 4 p.m. and 30 minutes. We lost the front hatch today. It's like this, it was loose because I damaged both joints while in the marina in Varadero. I tried to open it with backwards, but I lost it, and so it fell down and it broke both joints. I redid these joints because the original ones were very old and I could not replace them with new ones because the model is outdated. So I duplicated them with epoxy resins and carbon fiber roving and everything, and redid them actually beautifully. They lasted more than 1 year. So, but with this brute force, when the front hatch went back down on deck, it broke both joints at once. This is actually due to the fact that epoxy was exposed all the time to sun, to UV radiation. Obviously there's a problem with it, and carbon fiber is brittle and was not very strong. So this thing was loose, and then we're trying to hoist the main sail. I ripped off this hatch and it fell immediately in the water and drowned. So we now have an opening. This is the opening, and this is not acceptable. So I created an interim solution, an emergency hatch. I'll show you. So this is the emergency hatch. I did it out of wood. This is cheap plywood. This is cheap plywood. This is oak, and I pulled 2 ropes through it so that through pulling forces I can pull it down and seal the opening, which is mandatory, which is very, very important to not have any openings in the deck or in the boat. These are the ceilings which I attached to it. These are the beautiful American ceilings, which absolutely are going to do the job, but it's not enough, so I took also the old ones, my European ceilings, which are smaller, and I'll see on how this works. But it's better than nothing. We are safe for rain, I guess, but not for heavy waves anymore. So let's hope for the best, because they're not really fitted for heavy waves when they crash on deck. But the deck, so this is the solution for now. And then I will redo this, of course, with a new hatch, and test also with a new locking system and joint system. The joint system will be done in a new way. I have an idea. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be a modernized version of those old joints. It's a mechanic. I can build it even out of wood, and would last if I do it out of oak. But I have, of course, to first design it and then create it and put it to work. So, but for now, I guess we are good. We are sealed. The surface of the plywood got sealed with epoxy. I colored it white so that it lasts at least half a year, until I can put my hands back on this issue and fix it, hopefully for a longer term. Okay, that's the new news on July 3rd. Hello everybody, we have July 4th. Yes, it's the famous holiday in the United States, it's Independence Day. So, happy greetings to all you American friends. I'm thinking about you, and I hope you have a great time and you honor this day and celebrate it appropriately. We are now on course. We are approaching the Mexican border. We fought so hard for it. And I must get then myself back on helm because it's a difficult situation. I'll show you in short on the screen. We are here. And these are the shallows, dangerous shallows I should avoid for any reason, because in Cuba I made the experience this it's so bad, and I should be cautious on that. I don't want to hit rock bottom anymore, any bottom anymore. At least now it looks good. I hope the weather stays as it is. So guys, enjoy yourselves. I think about you. Have a good one. Good morning, dear friends. It's July 5th, 8 a.m. We are now anchored yesterday evening at around midnight, I dropped anchor in uncharted territory because I was both tired and exhausted, and I didn't definitely want to penetrate the uncharted territory too much, so I just went maybe 0.2 miles into it, and after about a little more than 20 meters I dropped anchor. Today, waking up, slept somewhat good. I found this. Look. This is a very strong current of about 2, if not a little more knots. So this was what we were fighting yesterday, especially here in the uncharted territory. There's shallows around 20 meters, as I said, and it's no fun. I mean, if you just imagine, let's knock on wood. Let's knock on wood. If someone drops into this thing, it's very much likely that he's gonna be a goner. So yeah, things are serious. Always respect the ocean and keep your eyes open. Be aware of what's going on around you. I guess this is not only true with sailing vessels, but actually in life generally. Good. We are gonna leave the shallows. As we have this current thing going on, I'll turn on the engine. Then we go around 3 miles east out of the shallows, and then we continue the same path because we have the same wind pattern, so we should be able to reach some 14-15 miles southwards. Cancun is around 40 miles southwards. If everything is good, we make this in 2 or 3 days. But let's see, there are no promises and nothing. I just have to stick to this job. Good morning, this is July 6th. We have 8:15 in the morning. We are still here in the front of Island Comtoy. We experience a very strong countercurrent, which comes from the south and to the north. I guess it's a part of the Yucatan current. So when I faced this situation, as I did above here, at this position, when I faced this situation to go in like that, like I faced here, I was anchoring, I made a decision to turn on the engine again and pull me out of that and go this way. This worked somewhat, but I don't know whether it would be wise to go outside this time or inside into the shallows because of the boundary layer effect, which then would slow down the current normally in the shallows. Here I experienced the exact opposite than in Cuba. In the shallows the current is even faster. I showed you when it was passing by so fast at our anchored vessel that I was stunned. That was minimum 2 knots. Okay, so if we go more into detail, we see we are in front of Isla Comtoy, then still past Isla Blanca, and then head into the bight towards Cancun. Good. I don't know anything about these shallows here. The sounder is dead. The sounder doesn't work anymore. I don't know the reason, but I have a fish finder and I put this then to work, and it did as it should. It even showed me fishes, and it told me specifications about the ground properties like rocks, grass, or sand, or a mixture of all of that. And I like this fish finder. I guess I'll use it then in the future and throw out the original depth sounder. Okay, we're drifting somewhat into the right direction. We have a speed of some 0.5 knots. It's not very much, but if I want to do 5 miles, as I now want to head over to Isla Blanca, it would take me 10 hours. From now on, this would be then at 6 p.m. We're gonna stick to this as we stuck through everything, and skip the plan that maybe at 2 or 3 p.m. we can land in Cancun. Because with this countercurrent, this becomes again less likely. When we're gonna land, I don't know, but we will see. So, stay tuned and have a great one.